Jace and Lauren Clint's here as well. You're listening to Nova 100.
God only knows what I'd be without you.
Jason Lawrence, Reconnect for Christmas.
Oh, I can't tell you how many people reached out to me yesterday saying, I love this and I can't wait to do it. On Wednesday next week, we want you to reconnect with someone you miss, not someone you've necessarily had a falling out with, someone that you just haven't seen for a while because time has flown by. I said to you yesterday, Jace, I tried to call you and I accidentally called a different Jace in my phone and I ended up having a 20-minute conversation with a friend of mine who I hadn't spoken to in so long, and I felt so good about it afterwards. And that is what we want everyone in Melbourne to do next Wednesday.
Did you tell that person you'd accidentally called
She
them?
did.
I did. I said, this is a pocket dial because he called me back. I tried to cancel it. And then I said, but let's chat anyway. And it was great. It was so nice. So we want to reconnect Melbourne for Christmas.
It is Reconnect Day next Wednesday. Joanne wants to be a part of it. Morning.
Good morning, guys. How are we?
We're good. Has this struck a chord with you? Is there someone you're thinking about?
It has. There is someone I'm thinking about. Her name's Sarah.
Yep.
Sarah's from Brunswick.
Mm-hmm.
And we were besties all through primary school, all through high school, even a little after high school when I moved to Werribee and she was still in Brunswick. We still had that connection, and then weddings happen, babies happen, and we just lost touch. It was just lost touch. She did come to my 40th though.
Yep.
I did reach out to her, but that was 8 years ago, and we haven't seen each other since.
When she rocked up at the 40th, was it like there was no time had passed?
It was. It really
that.
was. We just brought back old memories and, used each other's nicknames that we had for each other.
That's the sign.
nicknames.
The nicknames are great.
What made her special, Joe?
Sorry?
What made her special, Joe?
I think just that we grew up together and our families were friends as well, and her mum and dad are great. I believe they still live in the same house in Brunswick. And, we just spoke about things that you wouldn't talk to other people about. And
you can never make up that history, right?
That's a theme that's coming up.
You can't make that up with anyone else. Joe, do you love the idea of this day of reconnecting with an old pal?
I do love it, and it sort of gives me an excuse too. I mean, I probably could. I've only got her on Messenger, so
that's okay.
I could easily just send her a message.
But it's just that initial message, isn't it?
Yes, most definitely.
So are you going to do it next Wednesday on Reconnect Day?
I am going to definitely do it, and I do hope she's listening because she'll know exactly. She'll recognise my voice. She'll know the history.
What's her nickname?
So her nickname was Soko, and mine was Jozza.
Well, there you go.
Jozza!
Only you two know that. So if she's listening, get ready. Next Wednesday, you guys are going to catch up.
And you know what? She's at the nail on the head. Use this as the reason or excuse to reach out. It takes away the awkwardness. Just, hey, I heard about Reconnect Day on Nova. You jumped into my mind straight away. How you been?
And it doesn't mean you have to have this huge commitment that you're going to see each other every week. It's just like, hey, I've been thinking of you. And it's so nice to think so fondly of someone that you used to spend so much time with and know that you've still got it.
And then you don't have to talk to them for another year until we roll this day out again next year.
Once a year.
Reconnect Day. We're going to do it next Wednesday.
So if there is someone you're thinking about, just sit on it for now, hold it to next Wednesday, and we're all going to send a text or a voice note or make a call.
You know what's funny?
I love that.
Nicknames that you've got with friends. You know what I mean?
Because you were laughing at me because my girlfriend that sort of started this whole thing calls me Puddy. Pud.
Yeah.
Puddy?
Pud.
Not Puddin'.
My mate Age calls me...
Puddy. Puddy pie.
Puddy.
Hey, Pud.
My mate Age calls me Rocky.
Why?
Well, because we used to do community TV together and he'd stuff up and I'd blow up. I had a short temper.
One of my very good friends.
No.
Yeah, I know.
What?
No.
Would someone like
Some
you?
things never change.
Thank you, Clint.
You know her. We call her the sheriff.
Who's that? Who's the sheriff?
Her name's Janine, and I used to work with her. She was the office manager, and she was always like telling people off, and I'd be like, all right, everyone, listen up, the sheriff's in town. And for 15 years, she's been sheriff. My parents call her sheriff.
Really?
Yep.
For a while there, I had no idea what her actual name was.
Yeah.
She was just a sheriff.
Sheriff.
Shez.
13 24 10
and then
is
it went
our
to
number.
Shirley. Because you know how you do that? You just change from one thing to the next.
What's your nickname for your best friend?
Yeah, and it's embarrassing sometimes, especially when they're lifelong friends. because it becomes like a pet name.
We are gearing up for Reconnect Day, which is next Wednesday, where we want you to reach out to someone you haven't spoken to in a while. But yeah, those best friends you had growing up.
One of my best friends from school just texted me.
Saying what?
Sal, because we used to call each other selfish, and then it turned to Salfish, and then it was just Sal.
Sal.
Yeah, they
That's what girls
get
do.
shortened over the years, don't
Sal.
they?
Hey, Sal. Right. We even bought her a pet fish, and we called it Salfish.
You silly.
13 24 10. What's the nickname you got for your best friend? It is Jace and Lauren with you this morning. Clint's here as well. We're talking nicknames.
Yeah, and some of the worst ones are the ones that you can't shake because, like, your dad gave it to you when you were 4 and then your friends caught on to it.
We had a good mate of ours.
It's embarrassing.
We had a good mate of ours that went by the name of Pants.
Why did they call him
Why is that?
Pants?
Pants.
Why did they call him Pants?
Bit of a pants man.
Yeah,
Oh.
not really sure. I
Does
know
he like it?
He
Or
liked
just
it. He liked
look
it.
good in a nice pair of pants.
He loved a good slack.
Yes.
Loved a good pair of slacks.
What? Pants is better
Nothing
than
better
slack.
when you get the crease beautiful.
Yeah.
You know, just lovely press.
Sounds
with
like
it.
Pants
Pair
Man.
of pants.
All right, on 13 24 10. What's your nickname? How'd you get it? Nicole from St Andrews. Good morning.
Hello.
Hello, Nicole.
What's your
Hello.
nickname, love?
Well, it's my friend Jodie and I. We've known each other since we're 6 and 8 years old.
Yeah.
And from little, I'm a blondie. She was a brownie, so it was polar bear head and choc block head.
And how old are you now?
53.
And do you
Yep.
still call each other that?
Yes, we'll write it in cards. We'll say it every now and then on the phone. It's just stuck. It's
I love that.
Polar bear
That's so
head and
good.
chock block head.
Danielle in the city. What's the nickname you've got for your friend?
Danielle in the city.
Well, my best friend and I have got the same nickname for each other. It's GFND. We've known each other for about 15 years.
GFND. Is that
Yeah,
like girlfriend?
Girlfriend
Oh.
next door, because I used to live behind her.
Girlfriend next door.
Oh.
Yeah.
GFND.
I was
And
going
so
with
all of her friends
Go-
called me
no.
GFND.
Oh, it just rolled on. It extended.
It rolled on.
GFND. I like it.
GFND.
What up, girlfriend?
Simple. Love
Girlfriend
Go,
next door.
Lizzie, what's the nickname?
Hi, Jason Lauren. I'm always a big fan.
Oh, thank you.
They call me Duck.
Duck?
Quack, quack. Yes.
Why duck?
So we were in high school. Second year, we had this, what do you call them, cheerleading dance. And there was this chant from the higher level. And they were like, you walk like a duck. And then my friends in high school, they were like, oh, you walk like a duck, Lizzie.
Lizzie. So you've just stuck with duck quack quack ever since.
Wow. Okay.
Poor Lizzie. She wanted to be a cheerleader.
Jazz, what did she say?
She walked like a duck at cheerleading, and the boys in the year above called her Duck.
It's up there when they called me Paddington Bear.
But I think she
yeah,
wanted to
yes.
clarify that she said duck,
Dark.
Gotcha.
which is why she said like
Quack,
quack
quack.
quack.
Gotcha.
Right.
Abby, on 13 24 10. Abs, what's the nickname?
Unfortunately, airbags.
Oh, goodness.
When did you
me.
get that nickname, Abby?
And can we guess how you got it?
Yeah, well, you can guess, I think. I don't know how inappropriate we can be on air. at this
Not
time.
When
inappropriate.
did you get that nickname, Abby?
Year 10 or year 11.
And how
Oh,
long has
Came
it stuck for?
Look, I'm a mum of 2 now, so it doesn't get run around much anymore, but it still does crop up at really inappropriate times.
I bet when you see your school friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say.
And a lot of the boys.
So,
or a
safety
couple of the girls,
first.
it's
Yeah.
funny.
There's nothing better than when you're all catching up at the pub and they're screaming across to whether you
There's
want
airbags!
Hey, airbags, you want a drink?
Exactly right.
Yeah,
right.
it's the high school ones that you can never shake.
Also, Abby, I hope you don't mind, but I'm just changing all the caller ID in our computer here in the studio.
She's now airbags
yeah,
from Preston.
whenever you ring now, it'll come up as airbags and Preston.
Perfect.
Gonna be a good day. Jason Lauren. Jason Lauren.
Wake up feeling good.
On Nova 100.
Jason Lauren.
Follow them on socials. Nova.